Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 6, which is the particular chapter that I decided to do just to showcase the upcoming Japanese version of my Revelation course. It's just a little more varied, I suppose. There we have the quote at the bottom. There you go. The cyber deck seems to be translating things okay at the moment. You know, so obviously thematically because it's a cyberpunk theme. The idea is that there's a problem with the translation, so we need to visit like another deck or hacker and get the translation patched onto the this older cyber deck that our character's using. Okay, there you go. Chapter 6 talks about the opening of 7 seals. Each seal brings special events that show what will happen on Earth. You see that at the bottom. Auto translate restarting from NIV to JLB. Update needed. Okay. I mean, I would prefer to just have a King James version, but obviously for language learners, or anyone really, NIV can be a bit more of a digestible place to start. Because although like a lot of people, I prefer KJV. It's going to be quite challenging for students of English as a second language. So okay, what's this thing? It's guiding us to log in. Okay, there you go. Saying about we can't translate again. Next, the third seal is opened and a black horse comes out. The rider holds a set of scales. This means there will be a time of great hunger and need. Okay. Okay, so there's part of our summary, well, our overview. Um, we go into a summary section with a 3-point summary, and then the cyberdeck will initialize to sort of override the security in Drake Core, where we hack into to get the scripture, of course. The sixth seal is very powerful. It brings a great earthquake. The sun turns black, the moon turns red, stars fall from the sky, and everything shakes. It's not really making sense. There's
身
obviously a
体改
problem
造を
that
選ん
wouldn't
だ人はどうなると思い
so
ま
isn't
すか？
supposed to
さ
play
て、
there. So there's a problem with the cyber deck,
誤
which
解しないで
means
ほ
needs a update. When the seals are open, the 4 horsemen come, bringing serious events and changes. So we've overrode the security for Drake Towers. The souls of believers are told to wait for their brothers and sisters. And the third point, the story helps us think about hard times and how Jesus will come and make things better. Okay. This was from an earlier chapter. We had a program that generated us a SIN number, a system identification number. So it should auto-populate when it has just has done that. Security check running. Back into Drake Foundation. Access granted. Good. So this is Chip It, the desktop assistant. Clearly, I play on the older Clip It, so unsupported firmware. We need the Fuji Virtua X, which is a Japanese company, as you may have guessed from the sound, and it's up to date, so you'll be able to localize things, so to speak, in the Japanese language. Okay, it's a bit of a mess, this, because it can't translate properly. So we're going to patch through to the specialist site. So obviously it's searched lots of prefectures and it's found one person in, I think, in Yokosuka. Okay. You have a trusted, registered other runner. So we're going through to the landing site for Chrome Force, which is the company that our associate works at. See if we can get hold of him from the website. Okay. Thank you very much. And we go.
木漏れ日
Okay, so let's Speak to the specialist. So it's here is say well. Okay. So cool as a cucumber. It looks great. So hopefully this is going to be as easy as he's telling us it is. There's a language here. There's a language issue. He knows we're using old tech. As good as old tech is, it's an old favorite. It's a reconditioned laptop, and old tech runs lots of sort of third party handy applications that we need to get what we need to get what we want, and avoid detection in the beast system. That's not what we want. Okay, so fantastic. Thank you, Haywire. Let's see you work your magic, my good man. Okay, see this get patched, and hopefully you can understand what's going to be written for Virtual X. Okay, so it's showing us the type of update it's doing, which is handy, I suppose. Ah, welcome. So it's changed the desktop assistant. This is the one from Fucci. Hello. Would it be controversial if I made him do a Bill Cosby hey? Okay, I was translating the vocabulary as well for those who would use this to make sentences and things like that. There you go, avenge verb, to do something to hurt someone who hurt you or someone you know. There you go. Great, so we've got that. We've got the translation here. Conquest, the taking over and control of a place or people by force. The Roman army was known for its conquests of many lands. Wonderful. Okay, so inhabitants now. The people who live in a place, the inhabitants of the island were friendly to the visitors. Okay, you get it, we get it. So we extract the file, the scripture. So we have a script.ure to extract as soon as we can. Let's do it now. Let's get it as soon as we can. Ah, fantastic. Seems to be working flawlessly, which is great. Fantastic. We're going to jack into the lower part of the mainframe now and see if we can really loosen things and get the scripture. Indeed. Be unbroken by and by and by. Okay. So there you go. Fantastic. War and Peace. Don't believe it was. I believe it was Hunger. Which is not what that is. Let the circle be unbroken. I'll stop now. I promise. What did John see? So what did John see when the first seal was opened? It was there. skills. And who rode the pale horse? An angel, a conqueror, death, or Hades? It was actually death. White horse. What happened when the sixth seal was open? Well, it was part of a quote on the first page or one of the first pages. Yeah, fantastic. So we're jacking out without it's been cleansed, which is brilliant. Very good start here. Okay, fair enough. Give me some reminders. Okay, who do you think God allowed each seal to show something different? So I sorry. Okay, fair enough. There you go. Operating System X. I think that was. I think that's supposed to mean. Fuji Virtue X. That wasn't
O,
me.
S, X.
Pretty cool. Can you imagine if it was a really irritating voice? Fuji Virtua X. And everything you did, it sort of had this weird, you know, jack out. Oh, you couldn't have that, could you, all the time? What do you reckon? Would you like to log on, sir? Okay. I guess we have some spy software problems. Fair enough. See, the sort of standard version of chapter 6, we would have seen earlier that someone was monitoring our the node when we were looking at the scripture. It may have been there, I can't remember. Obviously, I've sort of reworked this chapter to accommodate Japanese language because I didn't do that at first. Okay, so it's downloaded Pippin for us. This is something that's automatically been downloaded from old tech. Let's have a look. Hmm. Okay, so ooh. Okay, well, looks like we're in luck. It's actually managed to apprehend the person spying on our rig after a failed attempt to contain the person. So she's obviously pretty good. Oh, yes, I know who it is because I designed the whole thing, didn't I? Not the scripture. I didn't write that. I would never claim to that. It'd be ridiculous. Of course. There you go. This is the Hades, the containment area. Okay, let's see what they look like. Hope it's not a tranny. No, it's not good. It's not a dirty, filthy little tranny. Oh, blimey. Okay. What do you mean? It's Pippin. I'm serious, Pippin. Mm. Mhm. Hmm. Mm. Mhm. Zoe. Okay. Minute. So lose your bag. Hmm. Okay, so we're back in Hades, the containment area. Goodbye, my dear. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure she'll be fine. We've sussed out that she's okay and she's not a nutcase. She hasn't taken the mark of the beast, which is always handy. So, there you go. We didn't do too badly at all, did we? So it's been cleansed. We managed to get the scripture, and there you go. Drop me a line, compadres, if you need any information about anything, and God bless. Bye.